Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be doing my brow routine, my eyebrow routine. You want to see what products I use, what brushes I use, what brushes you can use, what options you have to do your brows. Well, here I am to tell you the options, and here I am to tell you and show you my routine. So if you like to see how I achieve my brows every day that I do my makeup, then keep watching. Alright guys, so today I'm gonna show you how I do my eyebrow. I did one already, so I'm gonna do the other one. So to do your eyebrows, you have three choices. You can do a pomade, which is what I do. You have a pencil, you can pencil your eyebrows in. I don't usually like this because the tip of the pencil is not really that thin, so I feel like, in my opinion, for me it doesn't work the best to find my brow. Then this is my mom's. I never used this before, but I realized it does have a gel thing to kind of set your eyebrows. You have the pencil. Me personally, when I was in a rush and I needed something to put on and I didn't want to go out with no brows, I used this brow definer by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I like this one more because it kind of fits more on your eyebrow, and the good thing about this is that also it has this pulley, so it will be easy for you to brush that. And third, you can use powder. You can use powder for eyebrows, so you can use an eyeshadow. You can use a brow. If you I don't have powder brow stuff, but if I were to want to use one, does that make sense? I don't know. I got a palette. Well, I got a couple of palettes that has different kind of browns, but I'm gonna show you this one specific because that's the one I grabbed. This one has three different browns. This is more of a reddish brown kind of. These two browns you can definitely use to fill in your brows. It all depends on what's easier for you, what's more comfortable for you, so it's all up to you, whatever you want to use. You can use eyeshadow if you don't have a brow powder type of thing. Me personally, I use a pomade. I feel like it's easier. I feel like it lasts longer. I use the one by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I used to do the dark brown, but I think it's too dark for me, so I switched it to chocolate. I used to use my e.l.f. It was an e.l.f. duo brow kit thing, and it had a powder and it had a pomade. I used to use the pomade because I feel like it worked better for me. If you're starting to do brows, I would recommend for you to get something cheaper. The one from e.l.f., it was like, I want to say $3 to $4. You had the little powder, you had the pomade, and you had a little brush. It was really tiny, but I mean, you can still use it. And once I got the hang of it and I knew what I was doing, I decided to get the Anastasia one. Alright, so as you can see, my eyebrows are pretty full, in my opinion. Little patches, like you can tell right here, they kind of, they're missing hair, and so yeah, we're gonna fix that. I used to do my own brows. I used to wax my own brows, twist my own brows, shave my own brows, and they were a mess. I mean, not really, but they were. I always fix it with my dip brow pomade. So finally I decided to get my eyebrows threaded, and when I tell you that's the most painful thing I've ever done, I'll be lying to you, but it hurts. But I really recommend it because I love the result. And it was almost, I want to say that it was like 2 months ago. And what I do, I just keep up with it. I twist them myself, so I don't have to go back and go through that pain again. If I do let them grow, I will definitely go back to get them threaded because I love the result. First of all, I need a angle brush. This is just my opinion. This is just what makes my job easier, or when it comes to my eyebrows. And this one is from Anastasia. This is in the number 14, and then also has this pulley on the other side, so you don't have to worry about having to find another brush to do your brows, to brush them. So yeah, then I'm going to be using the dip brow pomade in the color chocolate. Be a concealer brush. It doesn't have to be this one. This one is from Morphe in the number M224. It's like that. It's just a concealer flat brush, as you can tell. And I'm going to be using my MAC Pro Longwear concealer. This is in the color NC30. You don't have to use this either. You can use your own concealer, whatever you use at home. But I feel like when you use concealer, it definitely makes the brows look a little sharper, or a lot more defined and sharp. And also it's lighter than my skin tone because it kind of highlights the brow bone as well. Okay, so to start, I like to put a little bit on my brush. This product, honestly, a little goes a long way, so you don't really have to use a lot. And I'm just literally tapping it. I'm just tapping it, and then I remove the excess on the back of my hand. So what I do first, I like to brush my hairs first just to see where I'm going, and then I start like about right here. And what I do is little strokes. I don't really go and do the whole eyebrow. I take little strokes and kind of outline my eyebrow first. After I outline my eyebrow with the product that I already have on the brush, I go ahead and fill in my brow more on the center part. So on this area right here, I kind of feather it in, as you can tell. For some reason, my eyebrow on this side right here, it's kind of empty. I don't know why. But, and as you can see, I have a scar right here. So sometimes it's a little hard for me to like make it look good because of that scar. I just fill it in. And then after I'm done with that, I'm taking a little bit of product, clean it in the back of my hand, and I'm gonna go ahead and fill in the top of my brow. The same thing goes for the top. I don't really go all the way in. I go like right here, just because I want to make it as natural as possible. And even though we are filling it in, and even though we are using makeup, you still want to make it look natural. You don't want it to look like you have Sharpie on your brow. I'm just going to outline the brow. Just practice a lot. I mean, if you're a beginner with your brows, just practice a lot. It just trust me, the first time I did my brows, I was like, what the heck, because I put way too much product and it looked like freaking Sharpie, and I started all the way from the beginning and color everything in, and it was just a mess. So just practice a lot and then you will definitely get it. So what I do is I kind of brush them in, and then right here, since I do have a little bit product, a little bit too much, just kind of brush it that way to kind of distribute the product a little more towards the inner, or towards the beginning of the brow, so I don't have to really do anything to that area and it will look more natural. So I have a little bit of concealer in the back of my hand, so I'm just gonna use that to kind of clean up the brow. So it's really gonna make the brow look a lot sharper and a lot more defined. So you want to make sure you do this step no matter what. So this is a flat brush again, and I'm just gonna start from the beginning of the brow with little strokes, and then I'm gonna drag it in, just following my brow. And then if that happens, you see how it's like, that's okay, because again, you can go back. There's no rules to doing your brows. You can do it however you want. I know some people do their concealer first to kind of define the brow, and then they fill it in, just because the concealer gives them like a guide to what to do. Totally fine. I was like, whoa, that's genius. Never tried it before, but I feel like it will really help a lot of people doing that first. What I'm doing right now is just going back and making sure that I don't have that whatever I had going on, I don't have it anymore, and it's, you know, straight. And then I just keep going back and fixing it. I don't get any more product in the brush. I just kind of whatever I have in the brush left, I just go and clean up the top part. I just clean up the brow on the top. You don't want to put too much, because since the concealer is light, you're literally gonna look crazy. You either use your foundation to clean up the top part, or you just use a little tiny bit and then clean up really close. Okay guys, so this is the final look. As you can tell, there's one higher than the other one, I feel like, but it's okay. As long as they look similar, that's fine. Make sure that you feel comfortable with them. If you are a beginner, just make sure you practice a lot. Like I said before, try to use products that are suitable for you. Don't play around with products and find whatever is best for you. I know some people like to set it with a gel. I don't do it because I don't feel like I need it with this product. it's up to you, whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you comfortable. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something, and if you did, just make sure you like it and subscribe to my channel just so you can be a part of my little world and you can see the videos that I have coming for you guys. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching me and supporting me, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.